All right, last episode was started by Bayer Leverkusen Career Mode taking over Xabi Alonso's team here in the Bundesliga. We did time James McCarthy by accident deleted the video of us signing him, but we did start up against VfB Stuttgart here in the Super Cup final. We absolutely demolished them here, and you can see Boniface scoring 2 goals here in the first half. We ended up winning it 5-0 to win the German Super Cup. And you can see right there, Hideki lifting it the captain for the game. The goalkeeper doing quite well for us, keeping us off a clean sheet as well. Then in the Bundesliga, up against Mönchengladbach, we scored 2 incredible long shots there. Alish Garcia getting the first one, then Grimaldo scoring the second to win us the game 3-2 in the end. And then up against Leipzig, we played an insane game, winning the game 5-4 in the dying moments to see us win this game. As you can see right here, Nathan Tedder getting a last minute goal for us literally at the end of the game to win the game 5-4. Let's get into today's episode and hopefully continue at great form in the Bundesliga this season. And to kick off today's episode, we're going to bring in Bart Verbruggen from Brighton to be our first team goalkeeper with 22 million. We're bringing the Dutchman into the team to be our first team goalkeeper. So Hideki will be the backup. We're going to loan out Kovar in January, and Hideki will let him go in season 2 and bring Kovar in to be the backup. If we do it with season 2 anyway, unless we win the Champions League this season, which I think is highly unlikely due to obviously Leverkusen being a decent team, but not the best team that we have here. But I can't even speak. Verbruggen joins us here to be our first team goalkeeper. Let's give him his debut in this episode and make one more signing as well. And signing from Leicester here for 8 million to be a backup left back to Enquiries in the team is Victor Christensen, the Danish left back, obviously playing for Leicester currently in the Premier League. It's a decent young talent, 21 years of age, can join us to be a good backup quality player to obviously Enquiries in the left back role, and what is going to be a pretty good quality backup player, like I just said. And the young talent here could possibly become a first team player in the future if we do decide to move Enquiries to centre back where he gets sold at anything. I don't think we're going to sell Enquiries anyway. Christensen joins us here at Leverkusen to be a great backup player for us. Alright, so our first game of today's episode is going to be up against Bayern Munich in the league. They're currently top of the table, a few points clear ahead of us. We're currently in third, they're top of the table. Let's get into this one, but I do want to show you that I did apply some realism sliders. Basically, I went and I did the cutsy sliders, one that he uses for his Youth Academy series. But basically, I just run you through them here. The only things I didn't do is change the sprint speed. And you can see the shot error has been turned up for both, the pass error has been turned up for both to make it equal, and the shot speed has been and pass speed has been lowered to make it a bit more realistic with the ball speed. And you can see injuries are what they usually are. Goalkeepers are turned up a bit because goalkeepers in this game aren't the best, so they need a bit more of a balance in that. The position of marking has been turned up massively. Run frequency has been turned down, and obviously everything right here. But basically, these are just the cutsy sliders that he uses for his chromos. I thought we'd try them out here, and hopefully these go quite well for us in this one. Let's get into the game against Bayern, and hopefully, obviously last episode we were unstoppable in the attack, and hopefully with these sliders we can continue to perform great, but also it'll be a bit more of a challenge for us in the game as well. I'm actually using them, so they could either be incredible for me, or I feel like I might have to edit them, I'm not too sure. But Grimaldo here early on. One thing that's going to be the biggest change is defenders are going to be more tightly marked than they have been before. As the ball into the box is cut out and hoof clear up to Musiala, can find Harry Kane. Feed it outside to Leroy Sané. And here goes the former Man City man. He's currently linked to Arsenal because he could be on his way out of Bayern Munich. But this top server, good defending from him. It's a game and makes it a bit more just all over the place. But Harry Kane driving through here. Kane shoots and hits the post. A big warning shot there in Frimpong, good defending. Verbruggen gets the ball from his fellow Dutchman, gets it up. Jonathan Tyler can flick it out here to Palacios, who can find Boniface. Boniface in here to Amin Adli, who was great last episode. Adli into Boniface. The Nigerian striker driving through, and Boniface opens the scoring. Just over 12 minutes into the game, Victor Boniface scores the goal here. And Boniface, like I said, last episode was incredible for us, and so far he's proven to be the same again in this one. A great counter attack there from the team. Some good defending for Frimpong. The ball up back there by Verbruggen. Headed clear by Tar, flicked on to Palacios, who plays it into Boniface, plays it into Adli, then makes a run, and then Adli, pays the ball into Boniface, who blasts it past the Bayern shot stopper, and makes it 1-0 here to Leverkusen. In the Bundesliga, has Leroy Sané, good strength there from him. Sané shoots, blocks there by a defender, but somehow fell back to him, but luckily it's offside. I'm trying to set Frimpong here to track back with him with the pace. And Frimpong can't get there, but it's going to be headed, hopefully clear. Yes, it is, just about. Kane got a little bit on it, but not enough. And Verts as well there to find Grimaldo, who we know can find a pass and has a good shot on him, but that needs to be a lot better there. Why has it just got no power behind it? I've got a full power pass there, hoping to play it up and over the defence for Boniface to run onto, and it's gone literally ahead, well behind him, and it's like I passed it to the Bayern defenders there purposely. And here comes Leroy Sané, ball to the back post. Headed goal was by Koeman, and Verbruggen comfortably smooths that one and keeps it out of the back of the net. See, last episode he scored a great goal and got some great assists, and Wirtz now looking for Boniface with a flick inside there, but couldn't get him for us to create chances, etc., which is going to be a good thing and a bad thing, because I see, well, in a way it's better because there's more defensive highlights, and Sané driving through here. Sané might score to open the half here for Bayern, and he's done so. The defence just wasn't paying attention there apparently, because Bayern just broke through it so quickly there. I'm not too sure what really happened. It just kind of happened so quickly, like, it felt like everyone was just in a different position. Frimpong was all the way back. 3 of our defenders were all the way forward. Grimaldo was kind of in the middle. He kind of doesn't really make any sense with the position in there, but this is going to be a tough game and keeps them at the top of the table, because I think if we win this game, we could join them at the top or go ahead of them. Adley into Boniface. Can Boniface make it 2-1? And he's done so. We answer back. And Victor Boniface puts us back ahead in this game with our second shot. I mean, Adley, I believe, with the assist again there. Those two have been a dynamic duo so far for us. See, Adley playing out on the wing for us right now has been great for us in that role. And we've got another assist for Boniface. A blast it passively. Neuer in goal there to make it 2-1 here to Leverkusen. Adley cuts inside there, plays it inside. The Bayern defence didn't go with him. And Boniface had acres of space and found the back of the net to make it 2-1 to us here. Bayern plays a nice football here, Frimpong. You've got to win that, lad. He's done so, thankfully. Jonathan Tah. Verbruggen. The one thing you would have seen is Wirtz is now. Oh no, that's not where I wanted to play that pass today. If we concede here because of that, I'm going to be actually annoyed. Verbruggen goes save. And Lich Garcia in to Grimaldo. Grimaldo back to Wirtz. Wirtz through into Boniface again here for the hat-trick. Boniface shoots, but it just goes wide. Harry Kane actually gets the ball out wider to Sané, who's been the biggest danger for us in this game, up against Enquiries. And Enquiries, thankfully, defensive there, but that should be a free kick, referee. Enquiries, please win that. How have you not won that back? Leroy Sané. That was just, all of that was just stupid, man. It's so jarring that that's the goal we conceded. It really is. Into Nathan Tedder, but Kim Min-jae gets ahead of him. Oh no, Kane skips past us. How's he done that then? How has Harry Kane of all players done that? Mukele, you got the pace, you got the recovery, and you made the block as well. And that's going to be a 2-2 draw against Bayern. I kind of feel robbed in this game. We should have won, because that second goal for Bayern shouldn't have happened. But in the end, these starters have made the game a bit more difficult. We didn't create many chances. We only had 4 shots compared to like 20 plus we usually have in a game. OFC 25 in Career Mode for me anyway. But we get a point here against Bayern away from home. It's not a bad result, we'll take it, but I do think we should have won this game. Alright, so our next game is up against Frankfurt. We are currently undefeated on the table. We've picked up 2 draws compared to Bayern, only picking up 1. And we have a game in hand on them, which we could see is claw back ahead behind them. In the league table, currently on 19 points, we're on 14 points. And next game is up against Frankfurt, currently in 4th place. As you can see, Mainz, though, are doing what they're doing in real life football in this Career Mode as well. They're currently sitting 3rd in the Bundesliga. Whether they're going to finish there this season in the game, that's most likely not going to happen. But in real life football, I definitely think they can do so. They're looking at a very good team. But I want to show you how we're doing in the Champions League so far. We're currently sit 13th after a win and a draw in both games. As you can see, the next game is up against Stade Brossois. So we'll see. Let's get into the game up against Frankfurt, though, and hopefully get a win. Grimaldo's done well there. Grimaldo now. Not sure why Boniface is not making a run into the box. We're going to whip one back post, though. And that's going to be headed clear. Why is Boniface our striker not running into the box? Like, why is everyone but him going into the box? And here is Kamada. And there's Lich Garcia stepping in. No. Now Grimaldo can send forth Boniface. And Boniface is broken through here. Can he make it 1-0 here and continue his great goal scoring form for us? And yes, he does so. He opens the scoring. 18 minutes in, Victor Boniface makes it 1-0 by Leverkusen at home here in the Bayer Arena. In front of the Leverkusen home fans, the faithful of Leverkusen. And Boniface continues his impressive season so far by getting another goal. He scored twice against Bayern, was unlucky not to get a third. And opens the scoring here again in this one. And beating Kevin Trapp in goal. Let's make it 1-0 here to Leverkusen. Wirtz. Grimaldo. That didn't go over the top though. But it's a header. Grimaldo, he's got a good long shot on him. He hits it and it's put straight into the hands of Kevin Traplow. And go in the attack as well. His body face through to Adley, but that should be a free kick referee. Christensen was all over him there. There's no way he should have got away with that. Boniface as well though to recover it. Palacios looking for Frimpong. Adley, great play. Wirtz hits it, blocked by Tuta. Back to Frimpong though. Grimaldo. But there's Robin Cox stepping in. Deiji Kamada, the Japanese international, doing well there. Trying to get through there, but there is Jonathan Tah. Tah for that, but he's giving the ball away though. Ball into the box. Frimpong does win the header surprisingly. But straight to Larson. And there's Tah stepping in again though. We're most likely going to sell him in season 2, but he's putting it all on the line for us here in his final season here for Leverkusen. He should have playstyle plus block there. You know, plus just why not? Hits it from range spots by Skiddy. And Akibi can carry it forward here for them. Now Hugo Ekitika's got the pace. The Frenchman just before the half-time break puts them back level. That's their first shot in this game. They did nothing going forward up until that moment right there. Did I just see Eddie Spardy on the bench for Frankfurt? If that is, and he's a Career Mode legend. Tapsoba couldn't make the block a little bit too early on the challenge there from me, and it's going to be 1-1 going to the half-time break. And they don't deserve it. They really don't deserve it. Skiddy. But there's Palacios, good defender from him. There's someone giving the ball away though there. Not so sure how, but can we get it back here, Palacios? Yes, he does. No doubt from him. Now Frimpong. To Adley. It's a bit of a quiet game so far, but I was going to say that's a good pass, but it's blocked. Piet. Wirtz. Towards Boniface to run, finds with a pass over the top. Wirtz. They get the assist. Boniface holds it to the defence, and he shoots, and he hits the post. That pass there, Palacios, what are you doing? Why are you trapped in but all the way back there? And that's going to be a great save by Verbruggen. And Tapsoba is thanking him there, because I think Tapsoba was a man who trapped all the way back there for no reason and let him through. Verbruggen, I was going to make changes there, but I completely forgot to do so. Good work there from Alex Garcia. He's not a CDM, but he's doing a good job. It's a great run there by Boniface. This time can they score? The header in this game is, why is that one so wide? Oh no, TK, no, they're not going to rob us. They're not going to steal the win. Thankfully, Skiddy missed off the bench as well. Wirtz, Terrier. Not Terrier, here's McCarthy. McCarthy skips the defenders. McCarthy got his score, and McCarthy's done so. Making himself a hero, possibly for us in this game. We're going to bring on Mukele right back again and put us on defensive tactics again like we did against Bayern. And we'll super sub there, McCarthy. And when we brought from Man City for about 4 million, might have just won us this game. We deserve to win it. He does great though as well. I changed his number. I literally changed his number last episode to like number 16 or something, or whatever it was, but it's now back to number 9 for some reason. I will change it after this game, so he shouldn't be number 9 for us, but McCarthy there scores like he is a number 9. And let's see, let's bring on Mukele and go a bit more defensive for the rest of the game. Or Frankfurt going to try steal another point from us in this one. And Capier, good win there. I'm going to pass it into him, but he passed it to Wirtz, it was on the floor. If they end up scoring from this attack, that would be white, and that's a good win there. Mukele gets it back to Tar. That's it for us in the final moments of the game. The referee should play for it there because it's a 2-1 win over Frankfurt. We deserved that win. They almost stole a point from us, but James McCarthy off the bench, the hero in that one. And Frankfurt were pretty good defensive in that game. I will give them their credit, they were pretty good defensive, but in the end, they couldn't stop us. And Boniface, who could have scored more goals, only gets one in this one. He hit a post at one point as well. But McCarthy, the man that camera should be on, is the hero for us in this game. And for the final game of today's episode, we'll take on Liverpool here. They're currently sit 10th in the Champions League phase. We're currently sit 5th, so a big win up against them will be good for us here. See, Xabi Alonso's former team that used to play for, a team that's been linked to managerially before Oni Slot joined Liverpool. So they were looking at bringing in Xabi Alonso to be the replacement to Jurgen Klopp. Obviously, he stayed at Leverkusen. They got Oni Slot instead, which has worked out for them. And it's getting to this one up against away from home at Anfield. And his toe's not fully fit for this one, so maybe we have to bring on Casino off the bench at some point. But let's get into this one and hopefully get another big win and a great performance up against Liverpool. Here's Mo Salah going through. That's so good defending. And apparently that's a free kick there. This referee, questionable decision there. So Boschlai stood over it. It's good at free kick, so we're going to put a play on the line here because that shouldn't have been a free kick. He hits it. The Hungarian is now by Frimpong off the line. As Gravenberch hits it, blocked by Tapsoba. Frimpong. Back into Adley. Adley here. Ball into the box here. Wirtz takes it down. Wirtz looking to hit it there, but there's Konate stopping him. Into Nkapie. Nkapie. To Grimaldo. Grimaldo. To Wirtz here. Wirtz. Looking for Boniface. One touch. Hits it. I'm going to claim that as a pass. That was meant to be a pass the whole time. That definitely wasn't a shot there from Boniface. Ball into the box though. Caught by Alisson. Love to see that there from him. Lich Garcia. A play that was also linked to Liverpool, I believe, at one point. He's still going here, but he's been wiped out there from behind by Gravenberch. It could be a red card. And an injury there for Lich Garcia. It's an awful challenge there from the Dutchman. Not too sure what he's thinking there, but he gets a red card, rightfully so. That was an awful challenge there from him. He had no reason to do it. And they're down to 10 men here, 26 minutes of the game. Gravenberch gets sent off of an awful, just hacks him out for no reason from behind. And honest thought, why is he protesting that? There's no protesting that. Free kick rolled short here. Going to Jonathan Tartar now. Palacios here to Frimpong. Frimpong. To Wirtz. Wirtz now. That's a great pass into Boniface. It's onside and it's 1-0 Liverpool. 1-0 Liverpool. 1-0 by Leverkusen against Liverpool. As it now down to 10 men. And they've got no one to blame other than Ryan Gravenberch himself there. For some reason making that awful challenge. Well, we got the free kick and worked it forward from there. And that's a great pass there from Grimaldo into Boniface. He makes it 1-0. And Boniface, other than McCarthy, has been the only player for us in this episode to score goals, I believe. So he's having a great episode for himself. But being down to 10 men is going to be an uphill battle for them as Jota there gets dispossessed. And then Lich Garcia can't get the ball out here. Not too sure what really happened there, but we'll get the ball out eventually. Now Luis Diaz trying to run against Frimpong again there. That ain't going to happen, lad. Guess the referee's decisions are balancing out kind of. He gave a questionable free kick. Verbruggen is out there for that. That was a great pass through there, but Verbruggen was awake to it. I've also brought on Kasunu. And Jota here trying to go through there, but there's Kasunu and Tapsoba working well there together. They're planning to sell him, or he just got loaned out to get game time out. So Nathan Taylor hits it from range. And it's just about wide of the post. It's the battle there to Frimpong. He needs to stop trying. Oh, no. How's that happen? Jota. Tapsoba can't stop him. Verbruggen, what a save. Oh no, Trent's done well there. Trent off the bench apparently here. So Boschlai, unless he was starting the whole time, but I didn't see him. That's a good block there. That's done well there. Oh no, that's a good pass into Jota as well. Jota. Verbruggen. Verbruggen, what a save again there from him. Saving us in this game so far is Bart Verbruggen. Same with Konate saving them. Headed away by Frimpong. Wirtz as well to control it and get it out as well. Now Wirtz can drive. But he's been hacked out from behind. That should be a second red for them. It's McAllister. And that should be a red card. Yeah, it is a red card. And rightfully so. Liverpool have lost their heads in this game. And hopefully we did not get injured for Frimpong because that was an awful challenge for McAllister from behind. Or this fellow number 10 hacking him out there. Luis Diaz. A Colombian into the box. They're looking for Jota, but there is Kasunu. But Jota actually won the header. Shot from range for Verbruggen. Comfortable save defensively. But since they've gone down like one or two players, they're harder to beat. Wirtz to Adley. Adley, one touch. The touch wasn't great though. Nkapie. Wirtz says, surely this is the end of the game here. Wirtz into the box here. That should be a goal for Adley. And Alisson again's come out and stopped him. Oh no, here's Luis Diaz. Jota hits it. Comfortable to watch behind there for Verbruggen. Stopped there by Nkapie, but somehow he's going to go through. No, the Ecuadorian does great there. And that should be the end of the game. So 1-0 winner for Liverpool. What a game that was. Liverpool with 2 red cards in that game. We'll get the win. And no injuries, thankfully, for us there, because those two challenges from Gravenberch and McAllister were awful. But Konate and Alisson saved Liverpool from conceding more goals in this game. If it wasn't for them, this game could have ended like 4 or 5-0 to us. But what a game that was, and we deserved to win despite having less shots than them. We definitely deserved that win. Alright, so as you can see, to any episode, there's been quite a bit of a time jump since the game against Liverpool. We're still about 2 months into the series, into the game against Dortmund here in January, on the 11th of January. That's where we're currently set. As you can see, we're 1 point behind Bayern. At the top of the table, we're still undefeated. Surprisingly, we haven't lost a game in the Sims up against any other team. And in the Champions League, I believe we did lose against Inter, if I'm not mistaken. We're currently at 5th, as you can see right there. Barca at the top of the table. 3 points ahead of us, but we do face Atletico Madrid next in that one. But most likely Sim, the rest of the games in the Champions League phase, we are going to go through into the next phase most likely anyway. We might draw against Atletico Madrid, but we could get a winner as well. That's going to be a tough game for us, but hopefully we do win that one. But here in January, we do have about 11 million to spend. So we could maybe buy someone. The only thing I'm thinking about doing is, I mean, we don't really have the money to buy a player that could really do anything for us, but as you'll see here on the shortlist, I went through and added a bunch of players that you guys suggested we could sign down below, as well as players that I have suggested as well that we could sign. That was a Moises Caicedo you guys suggested we could buy, but as you can see here, it would cost us 90 to 100 million for us to sign. But as you can see here, in the right mid role, we've got a few players here that could be big for us, because obviously Buendia is only on loan here at Leverkusen. It's not a player that I want to keep in the team anyway. But in terms of players we could sign, next season we could have Yasser Aspida, the former Watford man, currently doing quite decent for himself over in Girona. Obviously things haven't quite worked out for Girona this season as they expected it could do. We also have the young talent of Rooney Bargi, who Man City are apparently on the verge of signing, so he could be a pretty good player for us to sign off. So we could literally sign him next episode due to him only cost about 4 million. We could bring him in from Atalanta, where he currently has signed for them in this series, and then have him be a backup right winger to Adley in the series. We also think Cuba Mente, he will be a player that we have to sign next season. He could be a very good player for us, obviously a lot of pace, good impact off the bench as well with him, quick step plus. We also then have Prestiani, the young Argentinian talent from Benfica, who also is a great player, who we could sign next episode. So let me know down below. Should we sign a backup right mid next episode in either Prestiani or Rooney Bargi, or save our money for next season and buy Cuba Mente, or either a Spriller for the right mid role? Let me know down below. And also players that you want to see us sign as well. And see Adam Holschek is on here. He was a player of Leverkusen. Obviously, they sold him to Hoffenheim, I believe, at the start of this season. In real life, I think they did sell him this season to Hoffenheim. But it seems like I'm pretty good. As you can see right now, we're doing quite well for ourselves in the league and everything like that. I'll also show you the stats of the players. But Bruggen and Wall as well in this episode. What an impact he's had in the team. And as you can see by stats-wise, Boniface 14 goals and 4 assists from him. And Wirtz with 10 goals, 8 assists. Grimaldo is 7 and 7. Terry having a great season as well. Andrick with 5 goals in the second team. And you've got to see doing quite well. Akati with a goal. He's got 3 goals from himself in this series so far. So he's been a pretty good player for us as well in this team. But yeah, let me know down below. Should we sign either Rooney Bargi or Prestiani next episode to be a backup, not really backup right wing, because we do have Nathan Teller, but another right wing for us in the team. So Nathan Teller does kind of also play left wing for us in this team every now and again. So it would be nice to have another option off the bench in a winger role. And also other players you want to see signing in the series, drop in the comments down below who we should sign. That's going to call it for this one. If you're going to enjoy it, drop a like and video, subscribe to the channel, and also the notification service. We're on the road to 2,000 subscribers, so all help getting there is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.